the first question for you is really tell us a bit of, where were you before jumping in this container? What was the calling in your heart? And if you compare life before, or give us where you were at just before coming in the container, and what was the longing? What was the calling?
Yes. So for me, the word calling is not, it doesn't resonate that much. But so when you say this container is the authentic you woman you are container. Yes, so I was already, so I really, started this inner journey 3.5 years ago, when I had a really intense event, like the climax of not listening to myself, and compromising so much that I really had this moment in time where I completely it's like I couldn't keep doing keep trying so much, keep fixing, trying, finding solutions, and then it was really, it was just the self-love, because my body was I had so many symptoms, and I so confused, and so it was like the beginning. And then when a year ago, before entering this container, I don't know, I was just following the
breadcrumbs.
yeah.
Following the breadcrumbs.
Yes, and you appeared, and it was like, okay, I had this need to ground myself even deeper, because it was getting better, but I could feel, if this is the way, then I have to be grounded deeper, and to learn more, and to so
you wanted to ground, to reduce. When you say this like this, it's like you felt you were scattered, you felt like you didn't feel the direction, you felt unsafe and insecure with different energies around, if I remember well also. So the ground, what grounding, when you say grounding, and you entered this embodiment journey, right? What did it bring to you in your life? What's the difference now for you?
So the main difference is I don't know how I could live without being centered before, because now I see how much more what it means, just what it means to be grounded. Even before, I was like, what does it mean to be grounded? What does it mean to be in your womb, to be in your heart, so it was like everywhere, and I did not know what was happening inside. It's like in 5 minutes you feel sadness, and then joy, and then you doubt if you felt joy. It was just a mess and inside. And so and now I feel, because I am grounded, and it means, for me, it means there is an anchor point, and so I can just, I am aware of what's happening, all the sensations, the emotions, the anxiety, and so also my mind wanted to, who is a little bit like freaked out, and but I feel it, at the root. I'm like, it's okay. It's not like a fear that is gonna make me, go away, or froze, or just shut down. I know, and even the definition of safety is I feel okay. I know I am okay. And so I have so much more space to feel everything else, and to discern what I really want.
Mm.
to
Mm.
discern the real joy and um, what really,
So does it help you in your choices, that like in making decisions? So you so in other words, embody in this embodiment and like feeling safe inside your own self and being centered and grounded helps you make decisions in a more aligned way, something that's closer to your authentic self or something that's close to your truth. Is that what you're saying?
yes, it's because I discern easier now when I disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
I won't take a decision from that place, and then I will just dive inside and then process stuff, and then I have more clarity. It's also grounding and clarity on what's what's important, and I can feel
Mm.
easier now what we meant by it comes from the heart, like the joy from the heart. Before it was maybe very subtle, and because I was doubting this, I it was just more complicated before to take a decision because I was doubting myself a lot. Um,
So your decision process also went from the heart, from the mind to the heart and to
yeah,
the womb.
yeah. Now my mind, I
You
don't.
feel the difference. You
Yes,
feel the difference between the two.
yes, and it's yeah, it's just so much easier, and because I don't listen to my mind anymore, even though sometimes it's very loud, but I know it's not the answer. So I just come back into my body, my womb, ground, and then my heart, and then suddenly, it's there is something like I stopped, the
Mm.
quest of the quest. It's like there is only right now, and I won't be happier in 2 days when this it will be fixed. I don't live like this anymore. So it's really a moment by moment process. And
It's interesting that you say this because I wanted to ask you the question about, like share some jewels of wisdom that you have received from your own body, and you just shared one, right? That really comes from your own direct experience through the journey. From it comes from a knowing. It's not just a teacher telling you, oh well, believe me, do this, this will give this result. It has nothing to do with this. It's about surrendering in your body and receiving the answers and the wisdom coming from your own selves, right? And what you just shared is one amongst other jewels of wisdom that you have received. Like, would you want to open up and share some wisdom that you have received from your own body going through such a journey, whatever comes naturally
yeah.
right now?
So for me, the word surrender, at first I could hear surrender, surrender. And for me, it was really giving up.
Mm.
I give up. But now this surrender, it's like I can feel it when I contract myself, when I resist. And then I know, because it's been 3 years and a half, and I saw my reality changed, because I was healing in the inside. It's like I know I had to take so many steps with being super brave that I know that life happens for you, and it gives me, also lots of trust, because I'm like, okay, even though I mean, it is the journey, but whenever I feel a resistance, I'm like, you don't even have to fight it. Don't spend too much time to fight it, because this isn't the way. This isn't the how you will um, just go through it. Just
Mm-hmm. And what do you find what do you find behind the resistance?
I find lots of things. Um, it's like now I understand what being more conscious and aware means also. I find more everything, more joy, more security, more love, more. I feel more present, and which means for me, because I have this capacity to be and to just stop the noise, I can really, you know, be there for people and for myself and receive people, and then, you know, the quality of my relationship are so much better and fulfilling. So it's like it's getting better and better. And I don't know if it was your question.
It's perfect answer. It's what unfolded right now, and it's exactly what needed to come out. I found it interesting yesterday because when I was just writing the post on the Facebook group, I wrote, Leah has been with us for the last 9 months. And I was like, wow, it's actually really like the time of incubation, like the time of gestation, we say in French, like a baby is 9 months inside the belly of a mother, right? And this process is really, it's really what it's about at the end of the day. It's about like being authentic to be able to give birth to, you know, your, well, appear in your gifts and give birth to your own projects and create, you know, this power of creation that we all hold in our wombs and connected to our hearts. So I would love to give you the opportunity to speak a little bit about this process for you of where you are right now, 9 months after, where you are actually starting your groups, starting to hold space from your ground and creating with your gifts, right? And offering spaces through your gifts.
So it also has been a process, you know, to feel from the inside what it means, you know, to create from that place, from the womb. And I realized it's really letting go of control even more. It's like I am as surprised as you to see what's emerging, you know. When I compose a song, I am like, wow, I am surprised by myself. And it's not like myself, oh wow, you're super good. It's not this kind of it's just really I just allow. It's really allowing. And so yeah, I was surprised that a month ago I had a really it became very clear what wanted to be created. So I studied music my whole life, and through my journey, through the healing journey and the retreat I had done, I could see how it was complicated for me to speak, to hear my voice, to hear my voice when I feel anger, you know, to let out everything that I am. And it's different in each moment. And then I also started singing, you know, along this process. And I could also notice, okay, I had a really firm idea of the definition of music. And it was, you know, in a box, like this is not music, and then this is music. This is good music, and this is bad music. And but through my own process, I could see that I just needed to let it out, and whatever the form. So sometimes it's just, you know, sound, okay, melody, tones, a deep breath. So what I want to create is this kind of space, you know, to a space where you can just you know, it's like love your voice, love yourself, love your voice, and allow this, and don't be afraid of what wants to get out, go
come out.
out, and because it will bring you there is freedom for me when you allow this, because it's like you allow yourself to be who you are in each moment. And of course you need the ground and the love, because it's sometimes it's not easy. It's
So you've been you already started giving a few groups, and tomorrow we have in our group our first community gathering. We're very excited about it. Leah is going to be holding space for our first community gathering. How did we call it again? Unleash.
Live and unleash your inner music.
Yeah, live and unleash your inner music. It's going to be 1 hour play shop that we're offering tomorrow for free at it's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We will put we'll put the Zoom link here in the Facebook group, so you'll have all the details. And then yes, Leah will be offering this space for you to tap into your voice and unleash your voice, right? Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. So yeah, join in tomorrow if you're there. If you're available, just come and be with the community. It's always a nice moment to connect all together, to see who's here, and yeah, to have this journey. Leah, tell us, as you know, last questions, what would you tell somebody who wants to jump on in such an unknown path and journey, and who have the desire to do this, but they're kind of this hesitation point, or they're like looping in hesitation, or like maybe next year, or the maybe zone? Like what would you tell them? Because I remember you were a bit in that spot also last year before jumping. What would you tell somebody who's at that point now?
Yeah, I don't think I was hesitating last year. Maybe it was just too much, like the intensity, because
the gap. Yeah.
And but honestly, and I'm only talking about my experience, it was, so hard for me before. I realized life was so difficult. And yeah, it was not flowing. It was just fighting. I was just fighting life. And even though I wanted to trust in something, because yeah, I was never like, oh, there isn't anything else, like, but it was just a belief in this, in my mind. But then when you really stopped looking for something outside, it just everything is you're supported, and yeah, I wouldn't, I didn't really had the choice, to jump on this path, because I had a really I didn't feel I had the choice. It was like, okay, or you're gonna, really die, honestly, from self-sabotaging yourself. But I really choose, to love myself and to trust and to so I would just say, don't this is, this is what it is. It's just, the I don't really have
words. No, you said it. You said it through your process. It's a matter of saying yes when you just don't want to choose the other way anymore. It's a matter of saying yes to yourself, to self-love, and to the mystery, the mystery of life.
Yeah, and even self-love it's not like there isn't a definition. It's something you gain and you touch when you are at the bottom of the suffering. So
Yeah.
and also you have something to share. It's like if you really want to help people, this is just first be here for yourself, and it will be natural then to give. So it's
Thank you so much, Leah, for sharing your process, your path, your journey with us, and your voice, your vibration. You know, this whole work is about giving space for your unique vibration to come out and allow it to unfold moment by moment in authenticity. So thanks so much for the courage of showing up also live.
thank you
And
for
mm-hmm.
guiding me. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So everybody, tomorrow join us for Leah's Play Shop for our first gathering of the year. Today we'll be putting the Zoom link. You'll have all the details, and tomorrow 6 p.m. Eastern time. Leah, is there something else you want to share before we close? Is there like something that you wanted to share that we kind of forgot to put in?
So yeah, this workshop is not about learning anything. You know, it's not about learning how to sing, or it's just and yeah, if you really think I don't know how to sing, I don't like my voice, this is for you. This is really because I wasn't I studied classical piano and I never use my voice. It's like I never thought I would sing, you know. And then I'm the one surprised, and how much joy there is in unleashing and just sounding, and in whatever forms it will appear. It's just yeah.
Super.
So no, I'm just happy.
Thank you again. So I hope you enjoyed it, everybody. I hope it answers questions, and we'll keep on doing this once per month with different people from the tribe, and it's a really nice way to all get to know each other, and yeah, get to know the depth of the work that we do. Sometimes it's difficult to put into words what we do, but by sharing more and more experiences, we'll all have a good flair of what's happening here. So, all right, dear. Thank you again. Have a beautiful day, and have a beautiful day, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the gathering. All right. Bye.
Bye.